Oh my god, where is the Chamber of Sins level 2? There it is, I just had to complain. You have a get the other first time. Yes, but decays, you'll eventually get hit, and then the evade chance goes back to the cap. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just not comfortable with that. I'll take energy shield and armor. So some combination of energy shield and or armor with some life. Or just life and armor. Like, you know, a little bit of dodge chance doesn't hurt any, but just stacking evasion is outside of my comfort zone. That's not it. I know where that goes. I prefer high armor block and regen. Having consistent damage intake is better than getting a full power hit in an unknown time. I agree with that sentiment. I don't trust my ability to keep track of when my evasion needs to be reset by letting some small thing hit me or something like that. I don't think I could juggle that. Nobody does that? Oh, well. You gave it as an example earlier, so I thought. Alright, we're all caught up on these.
The former is wisdom, the latter is fear.
You have returned.
You keep your wits about you.
I'll be well.
Thank you for journey well.
Alright. Officially Act 3. What does that sound? That's like the third time. It's like some kind of pet or something that they sell now? These?
Have fun elsewhere.
New core supporter pack pet. A goblin band. I love them. Would be funny to see a game function like that. One sec, gotta step in this fire so I don't get hit later. I avoid 99% of blows, so I punch myself so that I can avoid the next 99 blows. That sounds like something some stupid anime character would say, and the boss would just be like, what? You don't have a chance. You can't beat me in 99 attacks. You won't live to your 100th. You can't hit me. I've already been hit. I stubbed my toe here.
Where are we?
I found a piece of paper. If you had to choose this or Grim Dawn, I love them both. So, real talk, if I had to choose my favorite ARPG, there are some things about Grim Dawn I love. Path of Exile I love, and Last Epoch I love. The only thing I can say for certain is my favorite is not Diablo 4. It was fine, I guess. Wait, Calling One. Didn't y'all tell me that was the new mod I needed to watch for? new base.
Approach, traveler.
Who are you?
Or don't. I don't care.
Approach, traveler, or don't. I don't care.
If you have a name, do not speak it aloud.
Oh my god, finally.
Names have power in this place. Not even I can protect
I'm great,
you.
I'm under attack.
Foolishly.
No!
None stop you.
Dang it. You're a jerk. Okay.
Once more.
Dang it, I missed the intro. Oh my god. Purchase items. What do you have? He sells dead people. Pretty wild. Choose Wildwood specialization. Okay, I don't know these. Alright. I know I watched the preview where they introduced these, but it's been too long. Okay. I'm just gonna read them. Warden of the Magi. Find the Warden of Eves in the Viridian Wildwood to switch to... Oh. Oh, I can only pick one right now. I gotta find different people for these. Find the Primal Huntress. Find the Warden of the... Okay, so I can only pick this right now. Okay. You can freely swap to different one later. Alright, what is this? A Warlock of the Mist seeks mastery over darkness. Warden of the Magi, Warlock of the Mist, Wildwood Primalist. Okay.
You will be the shadow the darkness fears.
What? Oh, it's right here. Okay. How... Okay, got it. 2 Wildwood points left. Alright, let's take a look. Increased quantity of wisps found. Grants a level 20 Ravenous skill. What does that mean? Enemies display their monster category. Okay. More wisp. Grants a level 20 Summon Dark Effigy. What does that mean? 10% increase quantity of wild wisps found in Radiant Wildwood. It says what Ravenous is on the bottom. Ravenous consumes a targeted corpse, granting you a buff that causes you to deal more damage to and take less damage from enemies of the same monster category as the corpse. Alright. Read the gray test. I apologize. I'm used to the text at the bottom being like a flavor text thing. That's my fault. Soul Splitting. Unallocated. Creates a dark effigy tethered to you. Damage you take from enemy hits is taken by the effigy's life before you. Damage the effigy takes from enemy hits is taken from your life before it, at double value. The effigy is destroyed if you get too far away from it. Wow. So you want to keep it if you're gonna... Okay, all right. No, I don't want to mess with that. Warlock Power, unallocated. Choose one of the 3 attached. Level 20 Pacify. Pacify curses all targets in the area, having no effect at first, but causing them to deal no damage once 60% of the curse's duration has expired. So shorter curse duration would make this happen faster. Creeping Lobotomy. That's a cool name. Alright, Choir of the Damned. Penance Mark. Penance Mark curses a single enemy, causing them to spawn multiple phantasms when hit. The phantasms will be allies of the marked enemy with the same monster level. They cast a projectile spell which deals physical damage and are immune to curses. You only have 1 mark at a time. So I'm assuming more XP, more loot, and you can proc stuff when you hit them. Affliction. Permanently afflicts any of your damageable minions in a targeted area, causing them to take physical damage over time at an accelerating rate. Each such minion causes you to regenerate life at a rate based on the current damage of its affliction debuff. Afflicted minions explode if their life is lowered to 1/5 of maximum. So you drain life from your minions, and then they... That's not much different than, what is it called? Minion instability. So it's it's forced minion instability, plus you get some health back. I don't really love any of those. Wild Wisp, 10% more Wild Wisp. Foul Pact, enemies pacified by you take more damage. Minions are affected by... minions affected by infliction have Onslaught. Phantasms from Penance Mark have a chance to grant a Vol Soul when killed. Phantasm from Penance Mark gain 50% increased flash charges. Okay. Sanguimancy. Skills cost life instead of mana. Skills reserve life instead of mana. Remove all mana. 50% increase life reservation efficiency of skills. It's blood magic? Yeah. Spells you cast yourself gain added physical damage equal to 75% of life cost. If life cost is not higher than the max you would spend. Wait, what? Added physical damage equal to 75% of life cost. If life cost is not higher than the max you could spend. Okay. Would that include minions? Like, you would spend the life once to summon them, and then would they get extra damage? Removes all energy shield. Gain max life instead of max energy shield from equipped armor items. -6 max life per level. Jesus Christ. It would not work with minions, the life cost thing. This whole tree is shit for me. Geez, I'm just tempted to get two of the weak passives. Look at the other ones. I can't pick the other ones. I have to find other people to get the other ones. I don't want Dark Effigy. It's too dangerous. Ravenous just looks like a pain. It doesn't even... Ravenous, to me, doesn't even seem like it's worth having on a button. Creeping Lobotomy, similar feeling. Black Mass, I don't want to blow my minions up. It damages my minions, heals me. If I need a heal, I hit potion.
For all the pizza, chip crunchies, and guild dues.
Hey, Orly Vamp, thank you, buddy. I appreciate the support. And then give the enemy, like, remove my mana, remove chunk of my life, give the enemy more minions. A curse that takes time to take effect. You could swap later. Yeah, I'll probably will. Well, I definitely don't want the Dark Effigy. I definitely don't want Blood Magic. So... either Ravenous or a Warlock Power, I guess. Hoping the other trees are more interesting. I mean, I guess Pacify could be good just because Foul Pact could increase the damage you deal by 20%. Read them? Can I read them now?
Your first task shall be a simple culling. The king in the mist.
No, I can't, oh, I can mouse over stuff, but I can't zoom in on it. Your hits against marked enemies cannot be blocked or suppressed. Rare and unique enemies within 120 meters have minimap icons. That's kind of neat. So tracking. Oath of the Magi. Defenses from equipped body armor are doubled if it has no socketed gems. Plus 50% to all Ellie resistances if you have an equipped helmet with no gems. 25% to max life if you have gloves with no gems. 30% movement speed if you have equipped boots with no gems. Grant level 20 bark skin. Gradually covering your whole body in bark, getting hit by enemy attacks causes bark to be removed. You have higher armor the more bark builds up, but higher chance to evade when less covered. That sounds cool. That's just... like, this is all, like, cons, and, like, a lot of cons...
Pictures of Spider-Man!
Jesus. This is all, like, pros and cons, but more cons than pros to me. Like, this is just flat out cool and good. Can apply tinctures to your equipped weapons. What are tinctures? There's no gray text. It doesn't say. Nature's Concoction. Flask apply adjacent to applied tincture. Gain 3 charges when you hit an enemy with a weapon. No more than once every second. Flask apply adjacent to applied tincture of 30% increased area of effect when you used if you've hit an enemy with a weapon recently. They're permanent flasks. Intensifying Suffusion. Tinctures applied to you have 75% increased effect per empty flask slot. I like the bark skin. Lesson of the Seasons. 10% chance to avoid non-damaging ailments on you per bark below max. 10% reduced duration of damaging ailments on you per bark. Oath of the Magi. Oh, that's the no gems thing. Okay. Word of the Magi looks cool. I would definitely take a few things there. This one, I remember you buy things to go in these sockets. I remember that from the thing that they showed. Your war cries attempt to shake extra items from corpses, and your war cries open chests. Diablo 2 had this. That's fantastic. That was a barbarian ability. A Might of the Bear, 5% increased character size. Wildwood Rucksack gives you 20 more inventory slots. Socket. Yeah, this Warlock thing sucks. Okay. Pacify, I guess. But I'm not happy about it. Wait, did I have to hit confirm there? At least one you craft your own tree. Yeah, you sound so enthused. I mean, it's pretty obvious what I think about this. I mean, it's like I'm a summoner, and then they're like, hey, here's a tree where you can just kill yourself. Have you tried killing yourself? You should try it. Like, what? It's like, why don't we take that mana bar, that energy shield, get rid of that, and then just, like, beat the hell out of your life points. Also, we gave you a stick. If the stick gets hit, you take double damage. Like, excuse me? I can't even tell when the lobotomy thing goes off. I don't even know if these are living long enough for it to go off. I'm just watching that. Okay, I'm guessing it just swapped over. I'm guessing that was it. Duration is 10 seconds. So it takes 6 seconds right now for it to kick in. I'm enjoying watching the skitter bots burn all these little bugs down. Sewer grading for later. Wild Empowered. This thing's got some health. I see you have loads of pets again. I'm trying. Hey, 4 sockets. First 4-socket glove I think I've seen. There's the crematorium, next level.
When you build something like this, you make persecution a way of life.
Let's see if we can find one of those other people. Breaker of Oaths again, same guy.
Once more. Once more.
I'm assuming that you can only have one of these people in each of these Affliction rifts. Then you build a man of culture, that's right. Tinctures are alternate flasks. They only work with weapon attacks, which are useless for you. Oh, great. I like the sound of that bark skin, though. And the other one where you build custom, I assume could be useful for anyone. How is it worth playing? I didn't really like the last like. It's very challenging. Like, you go into these rift things, and you gather up a bunch of pixie dust, and then when you leave the rift thing, the pixie dust blows up and then just goes all over the map like the Dragon Ball's splitting up. And then the different enemies snort it, and they get buffed. And if you end up with a buffed boss, holy crap. I've had a few take many minutes to kill, and I was like level 15. It was, they became true bosses in every sense of the word. Like, at one point I had to go to town to get mana because all my potions were used up. Like, I was surviving, I was dodging attacks, but I ran out of juice. So it is challenging. And you do get a additional ascendancy tree, which is kind of interesting. Like, if I open this up, see, I'm low level, and I've got this new tree. And then, like, if I become a necro or something later, that would be on here, too. My Brutus was double buffed, I had speed hacks. Dude, I had, like, some random little mob that had life stealing, but it also had, like, just insane health and armor, and I could... Oh, God, it took, like, 8 minutes to kill it or something. I should have just, like, ran and just kept going, but I was being stubborn about it.
Allow your wisdom to be tempered
Alright, that one's
by
done.
the flames of the past.
What's up, 8-beat? The charms can be very good. I've had some nutty ones linked, and I found one with offering effect and minion physical damage reduction. Ooh. Kind of makes me think of the, I think they're called jewels on the skill tree.
There she is.
They're often crap,
My
but
work
sometimes
in
you find
progress.
some nice
Let's
ones.
see if Rayclast has been good to you, Witch. Harness your fear. Enough of this.
Why are you running? Why are you running, Piety? Don't forget that once you get the Spectres, the Warlock guy sells powerful dead bodies. True. I'm curious if they have any limitations. Like, do they last as long as a normal Spectre does? Or do they only last until you, like, log off or, like, leave that zone or 5 minutes? Or I wonder if they have any limitations.
Bye.
Have fun.
That would just make life complicated.
That would make life complicated. Oh, shoot. Hold on. What are we getting? Flammability, conductivity, frostbite, elemental weakness. What is despair? Minus chaos resist. Okay. Enfeeble. Target does less outgoing damage. Temporal chains, classic. Discipline. Energy shield, purity of elements, convocation. That's really good. Malevolence. You do more damage over time. Zealotry. Consecrated ground stuff. Bane. Spellslinger. Where's the curse that makes them take more physical damage? Didn't that used to be here? I mean, I guess I'll get Convocation for now.
General Gravicius, Talakota.
Where are we gonna put you? There for now. Okay. And let's see, I need a merchant.
Victoria.
So... Alright, Calling Wand. Minions... Oh, look at those rolls. Just minions do 34% more damage. Don't mind if I do. Alright. Oh, can't do that on that screen. It always struck me as weird that you can't equip and unequip items while you've got the merchant screen open. It said in the Q&A that they are generally squishier than normal specters. Might hang on to this just because it has 4 sockets. Let's see. Got 3 giant life flasks.
What is it?
Thought she was a merchant for a second there. I'm not high enough level to use either of those, so I should not make that change yet. Let's see. Do that for now. Okay, so now I need to go to the sewers. See how I'm doing on time. Got a few more minutes. Probably knock out the sewers. So flat more minion damage on that wand. I only picked this up because you guys told me to watch out for the calling wand, so I'm glad that someone gave that tip earlier. You can't use Desecrate to resummon them, so if those specters die, they're dead. They added a bunch of quality of life to make sure you can't lose them accidentally by removing gems like you could previously. Oh. That's good planning ahead on their part. Honestly, the idea of carrying around spare bodies to make interesting specters makes me think of how I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 and making those deadlifting jokes. I had the strength stacked necromancer carrying around all the extra dead bodies. Alright, I'm really glad that this thing is not empowered, because this is taking a while.
Bring the beast to my sight, Exile.
Oh my gosh, Valor.
Well prepared for the end. This is a fine.
Thing was a unit. Oh great, the next 3 are in the same location. Wonderful.
I no longer need fear. Destiny
I see no more worthy beasts nearby.
4 Link boots. RGB also. So they're worth a chromatic if I don't want them. See a quest marker. That one of the bus? Yep.